Is your condo building on a secret Fannie Mae blacklist? It could be. We're going to talk about it today. And apparently the list is growing, so today we're going to talk about it. Hey everyone, I'm Palm Beach's Paul, your local realtor and guide to South Florida living, and welcome back to paradise. What a beautiful day here in Delray Beach. A little bit cold. We got a little cold front coming through. It's a little cloudy. It was sunny this morning, but still just another beautiful day down here in Florida. For those of you who are new to my channel, I do ride a longboard once in a while. I don't surf, my son does that, but I like to surf on land. So a client gave it to me a couple years ago, and I just enjoy riding it around, especially on this long boardwalk here in Delray Beach. But today we're going to talk about something that's been in the news for about a month, but still troublesome, and some of you may not know about it. So recently I was made aware of this blacklist of condominiums throughout the United States, with the majority of them being here in Florida. So a couple law firms, one here in Florida and one in Boston, had heard about this blacklist of condominium buildings that were on Fannie Mae's blacklist. So this blacklist has been around since 2025, but it's been growing and growing more so lately. I think it's up to 2,500 different condo buildings throughout the United States that are on Fannie Mae's blacklist. Now, some of you may be asking, who is Fannie Mae? Well, let me tell you. All right, so Fannie Mae. Fannie Mae is a leading provider of mortgage financing in the US, and basically what they do is they buy up the mortgages from like the big banks, the bigger lenders, so they can free up money so they can have more money to lend on more loans. The brother, Freddy Mack, does sort of the same thing, but they buy up the smaller loans from smaller banks. Fannie Mae. Fannie Mae was founded in 1938 by Franklin Delano Roosevelt, our president. And since 1968, they have been a publicly traded company. Now, contrary to popular belief, they are not a government entity. They are what's known as a GSE, a government-sponsored enterprise. But they are the people who basically will buy the loans back from a lot of lenders after you've financed a house, and therefore freeing up more money for the banks to lend more money. But they've had this list, their blacklist, since 2005. Oh, and by the way, yes, I am wearing sunglasses again. Okay, that's what I look like without sunglasses, but they're prescription for one, and it's always sunny, and they keep the glare and the sun out of my eyes. So I wear sunglasses. That's for those who had to leave a comment about why you're wearing sunglasses. So it's interesting, I'm here riding my board down and obviously making this video, and sit down and talk to a guy who was walking. Kind of funny, he was going happy trails. So we started talking, and he started to tell me about his little place where he's lived here for 25 years. And they're like some little, sort of like little townhomes, little individual ones. There's only like 5 or 6 of them. But he said that the people that have been buying them are extremely wealthy, and they're raising all the fees up. And he said his biggest concern is that his HOA fees are going to go up really high now. So, and I just talked about that. So you can see that the condo fees, a lot of the fees that are going up here in South Florida, it's really affecting everybody. And if you just go and strike up a conversation with someone, you'll find someone talking about it. But let's get back to what we're talking about, this blacklist by Fannie Mae on these condo buildings that you may actually live in one, and you have no idea that you're on that list. All right, so let's take it back a little bit. Before the lawyers got involved and reached out to Fannie Mae and said, hey, you need to kind of let people know about this list, which, by the way, you and I won't know about it. The owners won't know about it. The only person who will know about it is the actual condo board. So, but we'll talk about that part in a minute. So apparently what was happening was you would put your condo up for sale, and someone would come in and try to finance it using a conventional mortgage. Because FHA is a completely different animal, and there is an actual list that you can find at HUD.gov of FHA-approved condos. But we're talking about people who are doing a conventional loan. So you put your condo up for sale, you get a buyer, he goes under contract, and they submit their application to their lender and do everything to go through the process of getting their loan approved, only to find out that the deal was denied, the loan. Now, having a loan get denied isn't uncommon in the real estate world. Loan can get denied for many things. Something in your job history wasn't correct as far as the amount of income you said you earned, or maybe there's something with credit, or who knows, maybe you had an old bankruptcy, something that didn't come out, and they can't get you approved because your debt to income is too high and you just don't qualify anymore. But having your loan denied because the condo you're buying is in a building that is on a secret blacklist, that's something I've never heard of before, and neither have most of you. So the blacklist that Fannie Mae has been around since 2005, but the main reason it's really gained strength, I guess, was because of the collapse of the Surfside condominium. And after that, they really started to get strict about buildings and who they wanted to let lenders finance or lend money to. So depending on the building and what condition it was in, similar to the video that I talked to you guys about a few weeks ago. The biggest concern about the buildings is going to be, are there any pending lawsuits on it? Is the building structurally unsafe? Do they not have enough reserves, insurance, all those things that we talked about before? And if they don't, then Fannie Mae is going to have them on this blacklist and you can't finance in it, which means the only option for purchasing the condo would be cash. That also means that the owner of the condo can't refinance the condo. You can see how this could be a real headache for a lot of people. If the deal gets denied, right, and that owner has a condo in a building that's blacklisted, his only option, or her only option now, is to find a cash buyer. Well, what is that going to do for the value of the property? I mean, I know a lot of people pay cash, but if they know the seller can only accept cash, do you think they're going to, pay top dollar for it? No, they're going to look for a bargain, like all cash buyers do. So this is just one more thorn in the side of homeowners, not only in Florida, but across the country, because it's not just Florida, but Florida has a majority of these condos that are on the blacklist. And again, you and I will not know, nor will the homeowner or the condo owner. The only people who will know, because now that these lawyers got involved and kind of got with Fannie Mae, they said, hey, you guys need to tell us about this list, which Fannie Mae agreed. And they're going to come out in the third quarter with, I guess, an app or something, an online thing where the condominium association can find out if their building is on the blacklist. But that doesn't help you or I if we're trying to buy a condo and we don't even know that the condo is on a blacklist and it's unfinanceable. So the only option is to pay cash. If I sound a little winded, I'm 58 and I'm riding a longboard, so and I'm overweight, so I'm trying to get a little exercise in. But it's fun. I love doing this stuff out here. Now, I said something earlier about you'd be financing the deal and then find out that it wasn't approved, right? You can't get it approved. I think what happened was you would submit that application and the lender would tell you. So maybe you didn't go through the whole process and get to the end. But as I said, Fannie Mae will in 2024 come out with a web-based tool, I guess, that will allow the associations the ability to see if their building is financeable, if it meets the requirements. And if it doesn't, again, then those people, I don't know what options they'll have. Now, as I spoke about earlier, Freddy Mack, right, the brother, Freddy Mack's also going to be making some changes to loans for condo buildings. And it's basically going to make some changes that will allow them to appeal. If their building is not financeable, then it's going to give them the availability to appeal that status and see what they need to do to make their building financeable. Now, you didn't think I was actually going to make a video this close to the beach and not come out here and show it to you. It's not the most beach-like day, sunny. It is a winter day and it's supposed to get pretty cold here. Okay, I know you are laughing, but it's supposed to get down into the 40s here in South Florida, so that's cold for us. If it's below 60, it's cold for us, but still a beautiful day here on Delray Beach. As I mentioned earlier, there were two law firms that, looked into this and found out about the list. The Florida-based law firm is Katzman Chandler, where I got some of my information for this video from. And the Boston-based company is All Cook Marcus, and they joined forces to, find out and let everyone know about this blacklist. Now, they created a website that you can actually go to. Now, it doesn't give you a whole lot of information. It's not going to tell you what buildings are on it, but it does tell you a little bit about this whole story and what's going on. And that website is condoblacklist.com. I'll put a link down below so you guys can check it out for yourself. And there's some valuable information in there, so go check it out. So I appreciate all support you guys have been giving me the past few weeks. You made my other video hit over 100,000 views. The condo video is at around 620,000 views. So thank you guys for all that. And all the new subscribers, I really appreciate it. I doubled in volume in a week, so that was amazing. So great holiday gift for me. Great way to end 2023. But so be sure to hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. But keep coming back for more content. I'm going to keep talking to you about everything I know most of the videos have been a little bit bleak about the real estate news, not being the best news lately, but there is some good news. Interest rates have come down for the 9th week in a row. So maybe there's a little bit of luck out there for some of you home buyers, but I'm here to help you. I'm with Keller Williams, Boynton Beach. Reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you guys look for a condo or a house or whatever your real estate needs are down here in South Florida. But all right, hope you guys, this is the last video of the year. So next time you see me, to be 2024, a whole new year. We'll see what the real estate market's going to hold for us. It's always promising to go into a new year, so I'm going to be optimistic about it. All right, guys, I hope you liked the video. As always, please like, subscribe, and get out and enjoy paradise. I'll talk to you next week.